Okay, so today's the big day. We're gonna till up this entire field. And last night we had a pretty rare event happen around here in central Washington. We got some pretty good thunderstorms roll on through. They dumped about 1/3 of an inch of rain, so the soil is pretty moist compared to yesterday. But I don't have much of a choice here. I've got one more day at the tractor, so I've got to get the work done today. So we're gonna go and give it a shot. So here we go. The first pass I'm going to do, I'm going to go about 3, maybe 4 inches down just to kind of get the top layers of soil worked on up. And then the second pass, I'm going to go down to about 8 or so. Here we go. Now fortunately, I haven't been hitting many rocks, and the ones that I do hit and that I see after I roll over them, I stop and I pick them up and throw them in the front bucket, and I'm going to later dispose of them. So those are the small ones, and we just went over a pretty big one over here, and we're gonna dig it up. Fortunately, my tiller was not deep. That's why I only decided to go 3 inches or so to start. And I just skimmed over this big one and nicked it up a little bit on the top. We're gonna dig it up and throw it in the front bucket. Man, that's not a small rock. Check that out. Let's bring the camera over on the other side here. So the part that was exposed was right there, and look how much that rock is under the ground, and pretty heavy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick this up. It just goes down. There. It's not too bad. That's a big rock. Okay. She's gonna go in the front bucket. And there we go. Alright, so about 4 hours later, I've tilled up an area that's roughly 95 by 250. So I'm going to redo a bunch of this. It doesn't really need to be redone too bad. I'm going to go a little bit deeper and try to figure out how I can hip up some rows. That would be a good goal here. Here's the soil. So if you want to see, it's nice stuff, nice and fluffy. It's like Pillsbury Doughboy soil. So that goes down about, I'm gonna say 8 inches. Got about an 8-inch deep seed bed, and it'll settle out when I start irrigating. So it's a little hard to see, but I've got a stake here, and that's for 1 row of watermelon. And then offset every 10 feet, I've got another stake. Got to stake that to 100 feet, which is right by the tractor. There. Doesn't that look nice? Where each of the rows, where I'm going to have the center line of the plants and the irrigation system, I've retilled. And it looks really good. Really good. It would be really nice if I had a set of row hippers, but I don't. So I'm going to try something new and improvise. I'm going to try to use the loader bucket and act as a plow to go between the rows that I just retilled to kind of push the soil in the area I'm not going to be planting in to the area that the plants will go in, to kind of build up those hills. So I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. It looks like I'm going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. grab these and we're on our way.